Hello, Jan here from Into the Woods, and I'm continuing my tale about basket making. So I've just been round the house to gather together my baskets, and it appears I'm a bit of a basket nerd because I've got absolutely loads of them, all different kinds. So I have the ones here that I've made myself. They're all very much of a kind. I wanted to explain a little bit about the willow baskets, first of all, because most of you might be more familiar with stripped willow. So here's a basket that I bought. I bought it on the weekend market, on the second-hand market for nothing, I don't know, £2 or something. And you can see, it's an old-fashioned shopping basket. You can see that it's kind of glossy and shiny. I'll just come up really close. Now, this is willow that has been stripped of its bark. So I'm not quite sure what the process is. Maybe they steam it or soak it and then pull it through runners. Anyway, it whips off the bark and it leaves this very smooth, glossy, quite almost a soapy kind of a surface. This is not my favourite kind of willow. I prefer willow that still has its bark, like this is one of mine that I made. This has got more texture, it's rougher, it has colour obviously, which is something that I get a spin out of, colour. And I'll just come up really close so you can see how it differs. Very, very different creature to the stripped the stripped willow. It behaves differently as well. If we buy willow to weave with, it's been dried. We soak it for a few days to bring it back to life, to make it soft and supple, and then we weave with it. I don't do that. I always weave in the green, but that's what most people do. Now, when it's been stripped, that's a much easier process to handle than the willows that still got their bark on. Both of these guys are woven using willow rods. You may have seen my other videos where I'm in the garden showing you how they grow and how I cut them. So this is a process where we start with a bunch of twigs like this, long straight sticks, and we build a structure through the tension between these rods. They're worked in together and they're supporting each other, and it's the fight between the rods that gives the basket its strength and its stability, so that it doesn't twist and turn. Willow baskets, but there are many different kinds of baskets. Throughout the world, people have chosen the materials that are most available to them. Here in the Northern Hemisphere, willows were handy, so we have a tradition of willow baskets. In another video, I'll show you other materials that other peoples and cultures in the world have made.